Oh my God, you're here. Come on in. It's Eric Levin, senior editor of New Jersey Monthly, with my compadre, Emily Faherty, of our new media team. And we have picks for you, just for you, May 18th to 24th, and Emily will lead us off.
Okay, so each year at the magazine we choose New Jersey nonprofit organizations and honor them with the Garden State Seeds of Hope Awards. And one of the winners last year was Patrick Ganelli, and he was the founder of the Smile Forever Foundation. Now this nonprofit's dedicated to financially assisting families who are stricken with cancer, autism, or other diseases. And Smile Forever has a fundraising event this week on Saturday that we want to tell you about. They are having a Beatlemania stage show, and this is the national touring production of Beatlemania, and they'll perform all the hits from the Fab Four, and all the funds will go to Smile Forever. Now, the show is at Northern Valley Demarest High School, and it starts at 6:30 p.m., and tickets are $20 to $500 if you're feeling extra generous for the organization. So check out all the details at smile-forever.org, and be sure to keep an eye out for this year's Seeds of Hope winners, who will be featured in our September issue. So back to Eric.
It's Memorial Day weekend, and that means the opening of the season for the Great Auditorium in Ocean Grove. And the opening concert this year will be given by the Atlantic Wind Ensemble. And this performance includes naturally a lot of popular patriotic tunes, American classics, and a special salute to our armed forces, very appropriate, of course, for any day, but certainly Memorial Day. The Great Auditorium, as you probably know, is designated a National Historical Monument, and there will be concerts there all season long with classic rock, country, gospel, pretty much you name it, doo-wop. So the concert on Memorial Day is for free. It starts at 8 p.m. And for the whole summer schedule, you can go to oceangrove.org. Then at Raritan Valley Community College, there is a program that is called Tuesdays with Stories. Has a sort of familiar ring to it. And that will be Tuesday, May 19th. And what they do in Tuesdays with Stories is adapt works of literature into live stage performances. So this time they've taken The Kite Runner, the best-selling novel about two boys living in Afghanistan by Khaled Hosseini, and they've turned that into a play. And in addition to seeing the play itself, there will be a pre- and post-show discussion, and it will be held at the American Palace Theater. The show starts at 7 p.m., and this, of course, is at the Raritan Valley Community College. Tickets are $20, and for more information, go to RVCCARTS. I get it. It's RVCC, like Raritan Valley Community College, arts.org. Now, Emily will save me from my inability to handle acronyms.
All right, and finally, we want to tell you about the big weekend of comedy that's going on down at the Borgata Hotel in Atlantic City. At the Event Center will be hosting Kevin James, who, of course, is the star of the now syndicated hit show, The King of Queens. He'll perform two shows on Saturday and Sunday, both at 8 p.m., And then at the more intimate Music Box Theater, Joel McHale, the popular host of Ease the Soup, which is like a pop culture satire show, he'll be performing two shows on Saturday at 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., and then one on Sunday late night at 11:30 p.m. So tickets for all of the shows are $75 to $95, and they can be purchased through theborgata.com. And finally, Eric will finish off our week's video with some dining.
Dining. Our lead review in our new issue, the June summer short issue, our lead review is of a wonderful restaurant in Montclair called Blue, B-L-U. And although it's missing a letter at the end, it's not missing anything when it comes to the food and to the price. And this is really what's remarkable about Blue. Such incredibly good food at such reasonable prices. Like the most expensive entree is $25, and most of the entrees are in the low 20s. Desserts are just $8. Entrees are like between 8 and 12, something like that. But the quality of the food, it's new American. The chef owner is a fellow named Zad Arifeh, or Arifeh, actually, who was born in Kosovo, is of Albanian descent. Apparently there's a big Albanian community in Kosovo. He came here when he was about 13, 14 years old, and has had a really wonderful career in restaurants. He worked at Boulay and I think Jean-Georges, at Charlie Trotter's in Chicago. Then he came here in the 90s and had a very well-received restaurant called Juniper, which unfortunately folded for business reasons. And since 2005, he's had Blue in Montclair. And his food has such clarity of flavor, and the combinations, he really knows how to combine ingredients so that the flavors are very forward and compatible and contrasting. So he makes, for instance, I think one of my favorite things there is his seafood dumplings in a coconut chili broth. And the coconut chili broth is like sort of rich and fragrant and has a lot of, there's a little bit of pepperiness to it, and from the chili and real lots of coconut flavor. And then the dumplings are just fantastic, and they're filled with salmon and cod. So it's just fish on the inside. And the dumpling, he has a way of making the pasta wrapping. It's kind of like a big raviolo that's just so light and soft. It's just great. His desserts are really cool. He makes a black olive cake, which you think, my God, what does that taste like? Well, usually the answer when people say that is chicken. So what does it taste? Don't worry, it tastes like chicken. No, this doesn't. But it really
tastes like black olives.
It tastes like sort of. You don't really taste the olives as such. They've been candied, but it tastes really good. He also makes an incredible rice pudding and a great tapioca with poached pears, and his chocolate desserts are outrageous. He also makes the best duck I think I've ever had. Duck. A lot of people serve duck breast sliced and cooked rare, and it's a little tough, I think, when you cook it rare. And Zad makes no bones about it. He says that's not the way to do it. It should be cooked medium, and when it's cooked medium, at least the way he does it, it's just so tender, and it's just it's great. And he serves it with a fig red wine emulsion that just matches beautifully. Well, I'm getting the hook, so I could go on talking about Blue. Try it, Blue in Montclair, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.